Thank you all for being here today. This is Jessie.
This is Norris.
So, Norris, have you found that COVID-19 has changed many things, especially our daily lives?
Oh yes, that's what I was thinking. Staying at home, eating too much. I made a bet with my colleague who could lose the most weight. Absolutely, I lost.
Well, it's true. Many things have changed, but one thing I noticed was that video conferencing or webinar are becoming more mainstream instead of the usual face-to-face meetings.
Listening to what you said, I have also found that lots of people I know who work at a management level in the factory use video conferencing regularly. They also use real-time factory data to remotely monitor the production status.
Speaking about the factory, I often heard my friends who also work as manufacturing PMs asking me how to boost productivity and work more efficiently. Actually, the impact of COVID-19 on factories is very serious this year. According to the analysis from Gartner, an international research organization, the shortage of factory manpower and the inconvenience of job dispatching have caused the productivity of some factories to drop by at least 20%. So, the short-term strategy for those factories is to adjust the supply chain, but they also need to enhance risk management in the long term. In other words, it's a great time to strengthen the physical fitness of those factories, taking the opportunity to optimize the production process and efficiency by building a smart factory.
In my work, so we have come here to learn about an indispensable product for the smart factory, the industrial touch display. Today, I'm going to reinvent the industrial touch display. Today's webinar will be divided into 7 sections: global touch display market trends, smart factory application pain points, the difference between signage and TV set, industrial and commercial touch displays, case studies, introductions to VUE-5000 and VUE-2000, and a summary. We will also reserve time for open Q&A at the end. I hope that everyone will have a better understanding of our latest products and can distinguish the difference between industrial and consumer touch display products after today's talk.
Actually, I'm really looking forward to today's topics. Norris, could you share more market trend information for touch display with us first?
Sure. According to a new report by Industrial Technology Research Institute, ITRI, the touch display market size was around 9.2 billion in 2018 and is expected to reach 16.4 billion by 2024, a growth rate of 10.1% over the forecast period from 2021 to 2024. The reason why those experts are optimistic about the prospects of touch display is that most of the suppliers of the touch display have gradually transferred their development from physical specs like a high resolution, narrow bezel, and touch functions to the integration between hardware and interactive display management systems, services, smart sensing, AI, and AR integrated systems. With the growing trend toward AI and IoT, its demand on IoT subsystems will be promising.
As I know, trends such as the so-called Industrial 4.0 have encouraged most traditional factories to transform into smart factories. The smart factory represents a leap forward from traditional automation to a fully connected and flexible system. However, there are 5 main factory pain points that need to be eradicated immediately during the transformation. The top 3 troublesome things that account for around 80% of the challenges are that decision makers struggle to get real-time production and inventory data to analyze for advanced planning and scheduling. Besides, products' long lead time and high failure rate also disturb those users. The other 20% are the never-ending paper trails and short product life cycles instead of long-term supply. So Norris, could you give us some advice to resolve this tricky point?
Actually, putting the right things in the right place is quite important to establish a smart factory, especially when it comes to product selection. The common mistake that people usually make is using a consumer display or TV set instead of industrial display or signage for the production line. Let's take a look at the differences between signage and the TV set, as well as industrial and consumer touch display products. First, let's take a look at the difference between TV set and signage. There is an obvious difference with the hours of operation. TV set just supports 4 to 10 hours continuous operation for 7 days. However, signage can support to 18 hours continuous operation for 7 days. Besides, signage can also support the always-on display without sleep mode, but TV set cannot. Looking at the panel market segment, signage products feature higher brightness from 400 to 700 nits, rather than TV set 250 nits on average. Landscape and portrait mode are common in signage products, but TV set supports landscape only. The other most important difference is that signage uses a special industrial liquid to avoid screen image LCD burn-in, but the TV set do not. As for mechanical and ID design, TV sets are equipped with 1 or 2 bezels for speakers. Signage has a 3 or 4 side bezel design. Finally, TV sets are made with plastic chassis mainly, but the signage use composite materials generally. Finally, regarding performance, TV set has a heavier power consumption than signage, and you can only use remote control to operate them, but with signage, you also have an optional touch function. Now, let's move on to the difference between industrial touch display and commercial touch display. You can use an industrial touch display in factory, retail, medical, finance, marine, and casino industries. However, commercial touch displays mainly focus on office and household. There is also an obvious difference with the backlight mean time between failure, which is so-called MTBF. Industrial touch display can support 30,000 to 70,000 hours, 18 operation hours for 7 days. However, commercial touch display just support 15,000 to 30,000 hours, 12 hours for 7 days. For the panel segment, industrial touch displays use an industrial liquid to avoid screen burn, but commercial display just use common liquid. Industrial touch display features higher brightness from 300 to 500 nits, rather than commercial's 250 to 300 nits. On the other hand, landscape and portrait mode is common in industrial touch display, but commercials support landscape only. And lastly, industrial display features stand, vis-a-mount, and brackets for multiple installation choices. Commercial display just supports stand and vis-a-mount mainly. IP rating or IK of protection is the standard for industrial displays, but commercial displays do not use that. You can enjoy multiple display configurations with industrial touch display. However, commercial displays do not provide enough interface. Superior PC compatibility is another advantage of industrial touch display. However, TV set and video compatibility is the domain of commercial display. And finally, another important feature is that the industrial touch display supports CS10V noise immunity. Commercial displays do not. Once we distinguish the product spec and its application scenario and choose the right things, it will bring twice of what we expect.
That sounds reasonable. Is there any practical cases of industrial display applied in factories that you should share with us?
I am glad to. I would like to illustrate 3 different ideal applications which use industrial displays to establish your smart factory. First, Situation Room with white spots application. Let's take a look at the video.
The Situation Room is incorporated with multiple digital signage planning, production monitoring, management scorecards. The overview of all operations permits help you do the data-driven decision-making. Advantech realizes the intelligent factory from a user perspective and helps customers embrace Industry 4.0. Choosing the right signage solution is complex, so undertake the journey with us.
Second, manufacturing process control at an automated production line. External devices supported, quick repair and replacement, and a longer backline mean time between failure are the key reasons why all operators and managers highly depend on industrial touch displays. The advantages of deploying a signage or industrial display with the right external PC, such as fanless embedded computers, is that you could perform remote monitoring and management via a centralized platform, which enables predictive maintenance and efficient troubleshooting while minimizing IoT device downtime. Moreover, integrating with Advantech's EPC series product, which is an ARM-based embedded system, enables powerful computing with multiple expansion slots, facilitates edge deployment of precise machine vision, and can multitask and handle heavy workloads. Let's move on to the final application case, paperless SOP on production lines. Industrial touch displays can help on-site operators to perform quick SOP browsing with Advantech's ultra-slim 4K digital signage player DS series products. Moreover, DS082 is integrated with Advantech's white spots and signage and CMS content management software for easy signage network management, allowing users to easily edit, layout, schedule, and dispatch media content. An up-to-date scheduling function is also available to allow real-time management of display information and advertising campaigns. With paperless operation, production engineers can not only remotely dispatch SOP quickly to keep away from using wrong SOP, but also could keep those documents away from dust. Besides, with touch functions allowing us to have quicker interaction, I believe that after using this kind of visualized equipment, results will be more efficient and agile, less production downtime, and a greater ability to predict and adjust to change in the facility, possibly leading your factory to better positioning in the competitive marketplace.
Based on these 3 practical application cases, I think the transformation for those factory owners will not be so challenging. But Norris, among thousands of industrial display products, could you provide some model examples with great performance to us?
Of course, the main purpose that I am here today is to unveil all new industrial display series VUE-5000 and VUE-2000, the most diversified, versatile, and strong display products ever. VUE is named from French with the same pronunciation and meaning of VIEW, has a French origin meaning to see. V means value, U means united design, E means efficiency. Advantech's VUE series are designed to meet the needs of industrial clients. VUE solutions make it easier than ever to integrate them into industrial applications. The VUE-5000 series has an elegant, even bezel design that can accept 90 to 144 VDC power input based on AC power design with power-saving capabilities. It is designed with 18 operating hours by 7 days panel and 50,000 hours backlight mean time between failure (MTBF) and anti-burn-in features to provide an excellent visual experience. VUE-5000 supports landscape and portrait mode, including multiple I/O ports and an SDMA slot to deliver easier extension with Intel Smart Display modules. Along with major upgrades from Full HD to Ultra HD panel solution, optional non-touch, IR touch, and a PCAP touch solution, they are made with robust components and industrial-grade materials. This is our strongest industrial digital signage lineup ever. Before I conclude the introduction of VUE-5000, I would like to emphasize the following. Different from commercial signage, VUE series support longevity supply for diverse applications. So you don't need to worry about supply in the short term. Besides, VUE series offer a fast, ready-to-ship turnkey solution to help improve delivery efficiency, making you get the industrial products as soon as possible. On the other hand, VUE-5000, which is equipped with multiple functions, could be applied to various scenarios. For example, first, you could connect through Advantech's WisePass service to help you optimize management efficiency in a situation room. Second, with Intel's Smart Display module, you can quickly make the signage transform into an interactive display. Third, integrating with digital player, VUE-5000 could operate as a digital signage to visualize media content. Lastly, what you need for an intelligent interactive dashboard is an industrial mini PC, helping you to enable remote monitoring and control.
Wow! After listening to your complete introduction to VUE-5000, even I want to place an order. As you mentioned before, besides VUE-5000, VUE-2000 is also a brand new model that Advantech will debut this year. Would you want to introduce about it?
Advantech's VUE-2000 series delivers a massive boost in performance with CS10V capabilities for noise immunity, and its high sensitivity PCAP touch screens for gloved operations and the stylus pen. It incorporates ruggedized protection IK08 certified designs and waterproof IP65 certified designs with anti-glare coating cover glass to better resist damage. VUE-2000 series are designed with 18 operating hours by 7 days panel and 50,000 hours backlight mean time between failure, supporting landscape and portrait visual mode, as well as convenient extension to external devices. There is no doubt that VUE-2000 series will also become a popular industrial monitor choice due to its protection-grade materials features, AD board with unified input and output design for different sizes of monitor, and a transformable design to support VESA mount, stand, and bracket installation choices. To give users a smooth touch experience, touch firmware for VUE-2000 is designed to support 12 different glove materials and active stylus. It also features built-in VGA, HDMI, DVI, DP, and USB 3.0 ports to increase adaptability. As just mentioned, VUE-2000 is designed to be transformable with different installation choices, making the industrial monitor experience even more distinctive and powerful in other ways. The monitor can stand alone in your factory. Via VESA wall mount, the monitor can easily hang on the wall. Also, with bracket holes, you could transform the touch monitor into interactive kiosk, giving fabulous consumer experience to your customers. Before I conclude today's webinar, I would like to emphasize the following. First, VUE-5000 with white spots and real-time data helps users make accurate decisions inside situation rooms. Second, VUE series offers longevity supply with quick delivery, comparing to DMS or DTOS lead times. We follow the IoT Mart working model so that you could purchase VUE products online whenever you want. Third, you could enjoy the paperless and the touch operation experience with VUE. Finally, with Advantech device-on solution, VUE can perform self-health checking to prevent any urgent malfunctions. So, what are you waiting for? Try VUE to create a new smart factory.
Thank you for taking your time to participate in today's webinar. You can get a free evaluation to get one 10.1 monitor for proof of concept via the below QR code. Participants in this webinar are preferred. Don't miss this rare opportunity.
Time is almost up. Let's move on to the Q&A section.